Logistics is part of supply chain, which involve many business entities such as suppliers, manufacturers, distributors, and retailers. All these entities will work together to acquire raw materials and to transform them into final products. Halal logistics is an approach to avoid contamination of perishable raw materials and food products during transportation or distribution activities. Now we go for the first part, which is impact of research. The first point is building a resilient supply chain is a continual activity in the manufacturing business that necessitates process improvements, management, assurance, and control both within and across business. For the second point is develop a minimum and recommended standards that will serve as a foundation for standards in Muslim and non-Muslim countries. The third point is knowing whether the market is retail or brand driven is also crucial in determining the Muslim consumers' view of halal logistics. As global supply chains become more complicated, control oversights, non-alignment, and asymmetry of procurement strategies within supplier and partnership have become more apparent. The perspective will reveal whether there is a distinction between Muslim consumers in Muslim countries and Muslim consumers in non-Muslim countries. For the last point is all halal food that is stored, displayed, sold, or served must be classified and labeled as halal and segregated at all stages to avoid being mixed or contaminated with the non-halal products. The Muslim consumer's opinion of halal is unknown and must be measured in order to develop an effective halal logistics system. This is because the Muslim preferred standard is based on absolute separation, and the minimum standard can be designed using the results of consumer perceptions.
I will present about the advantages halal logistic control activities to the community. First, make Malaysia as competitive for the country as the main halal logistic activities. Second, increase public knowledge in halal logistic activities. Control does not only involve for food production. And third, bring more public awareness about the halal logistic in their life. And last, increase public support and stimulate more of logistic activities control that can cater to the issue.
The next part is challenges of halal logistics. First one is lack of awareness among the student. The second one is competition in the transportation sector. Most of the students doesn't know much about halal logistics. They probably know about the halal logo and all, but they didn't know much about the halal logistic activities. In the competition in the transportation sector, over competition exists in the Malaysian transport industry. This factor creates pressure to increase productivity and also reduce costs. The next point is lack of demand and lack of collaboration between parties in logistic activities and also between the halal certificate bodies. The demand for halal logistics is too small. All 5 halal LSP claim that halal food cannot fill up even 30% of the total warehouse capacity of their companies. The participant found that the fact that halal logistics is not mandatory for the issuance of a halal certificate for halal food manufacturers is the primary reason for the lack of demand. And it is important for the logistic companies to practice halal logistic transportation. Both parties must have collaboration because if they don't collaborate with each other, there will be chances for the product to be contaminated.